Why does football feel like a game on the pitch, yet a silent money machine runs everything behind it? Most fans watch goals and trophies, while a hidden financial system controls transfers, contracts, and club decisions in ways nobody notices. Inside this video, we break down the secret business layers shaping modern football, from accounting tricks to global investment networks that decide winners off the field. Stay until the end to see how money quietly decides match outcomes beyond stadium noise, and what fans never notice in the football world today now. 1. The game behind the game. Football looks like a simple sport from the outside. 2 teams, 1 ball, 90 minutes, and a result that feels decided purely by performance. But behind that surface, there is a second structure operating quietly in boardrooms, financial models, and investment decisions. Modern clubs function less like traditional sports teams and more like hybrid corporations where sport, finance, and global business strategy are tightly connected. A transfer is never just about talent. It is also about financial timing, contract structure, sponsorship expectations, and regulatory compliance. Even decisions that appear tactical on the pitch are often shaped by financial pressure off the pitch. Over time, football has evolved into a system where money architecture influences almost every major sporting decision. 2. Transfer accounting engine, amortization system. One of the most powerful financial mechanisms in football is how transfer costs are recorded over time. When a club signs a player for around 100 million euros on a 5-year contract, that amount is not shown as a single expense in financial reports. Instead, it is spread evenly across the contract duration. This means the club records approximately 20 million euros per year as an expense rather than the full 100 million euros at once. On paper, this makes spending appear controlled and stable, even when real cash flow pressure is extremely high. The hidden imbalance appears when clubs sell academy players. If a homegrown player is sold for around 50 million euros, the entire amount is recorded immediately as profit because the club did not pay a transfer fee to develop him. This creates a strong financial incentive that quietly shapes club behavior. As a result, clubs often feel forced to sell academy graduates at peak value, even if fans expect loyalty or long-term squad building. Financial reporting rules often push decisions in the opposite direction. The result is a system where accounting structure directly influences sporting identity. 3. Future transfer money market factoring system. In modern football, transfer fees are rarely paid instantly. Most deals are structured in installments spread over 3 to 4 years, which creates a delay between agreement and actual cash flow. This delay creates financial pressure for selling clubs that need immediate liquidity for wages, operations, or new signings. To solve this, many clubs sell their future transfer payments to financial institutions at a discounted rate. In this system, a club might sell its right to receive future installments in exchange for immediate cash today. Investment firms then collect the full future payments later and profit from the difference. For example, a club may receive slightly less money upfront, but gains instant financial stability. Meanwhile, the financial institution earns profit over time. This turns football transfers into a structured financial marketplace, where future income is traded like an asset. 4. Global club networks, multi-club ownership system. Modern football ownership has expanded far beyond single clubs. Large investment groups now control entire networks of teams across different countries. These systems are designed to function as connected ecosystems rather than independent clubs. A young player might start at a smaller club within the network, develop through competitive matches, and later move internally to a higher-level team without entering the open transfer market. This reduces recruitment costs and bypasses external bidding wars. These networks also share scouting data, training systems, and commercial partnerships. In many cases, they help clubs manage work permit challenges and regulatory restrictions by moving players strategically through different leagues. Examples of such structures include global football networks like City Football Group and the Red Bull football system, where talent, data, and strategy flow internally like a single organization. 5. Image rights economy, 2 contract system. At elite levels of football, player contracts are split into two separate financial agreements. One covers playing services, while the other covers image and commercial rights. The image rights portion is often paid into a legally separate company linked to the player. These companies are frequently registered in lower tax jurisdictions, allowing income to be taxed at more favorable rates. This structure reduces tax pressure for players, while also helping clubs manage payroll-related costs. It also separates sporting value from commercial branding value, turning top players into dual financial assets. A player is no longer just an athlete. They are also a global brand with independent revenue streams tied to sponsorships, advertising, and media presence. 6. Performance financial protection, hedging system. At elite level football, performance is directly linked to massive financial outcomes. Qualification for top tournaments like the UEFA Champions League can generate between €50 million and €100 million in revenue from broadcasting, sponsorships, and matchday income. Because of this high financial risk, clubs now use specialized financial protection tools. These instruments function similarly to insurance systems, designed to protect clubs against unpredictable sporting outcomes. If a club fails to qualify for a major competition, or if a key player suffers a long-term injury, these financial contracts can trigger payouts that stabilize cash flow. This allows clubs and investors to reduce exposure to sporting uncertainty. Football performance is therefore not only a sporting outcome, but also a financial variable that can be partially insured and hedged. 7. Connected financial ecosystem. All these mechanisms work together as one integrated system. Transfer accounting spreads costs over time. Factoring turns future income into immediate cash. Multi-club ownership controls talent flow internally. Image rights structures optimize taxation. Performance hedging reduces financial risk. What appears on the surface as simple football activity is actually part of a deeper financial network. Every major decision is influenced by multiple layers of financial planning that operate simultaneously. A transfer is not only a sporting decision. It is also a balance sheet decision, a tax decision, and a risk management decision. Football today operates as a dual system where sport and finance constantly interact. 8. Why this system exists. Football became a global financial industry as revenue grew through broadcasting rights, sponsorship deals, and international fan markets. With this growth came volatility. A single season can dramatically change a club's financial position depending on performance. To survive in this environment, clubs adopted financial systems that provide stability and predictability. Accounting rules, investment structures, and risk management tools help clubs operate like large corporations rather than purely sporting organizations. In modern football, success is no longer defined only by winning matches. It is also defined by maintaining financial health in a highly competitive global market. 9. Impact on players and fans. For players, career paths are shaped by far more than what happens on the pitch during training or matchday performance. Every major move is influenced by financial planning, contract timing, tax structures, and the internal strategy of club ownership networks. A transfer is often not only about skill level or tactical fit, but also about how a player fits into long-term financial models, commercial branding value, and investment expectations. In many cases, a player's direction is decided by where they generate the highest overall value inside a larger financial system rather than pure sporting logic. For fans, football still feels deeply emotional, unpredictable, and driven by passion. The excitement of goals, rivalries, and trophies remains real. However, many results and transfer decisions are quietly influenced by calculations made far away from stadiums, inside financial departments, ownership groups, and corporate investment structures. Even moves that appear purely sporting often carry hidden financial reasoning behind them. This creates a growing gap between what fans experience on match day and what actually drives decision-making inside modern football at the highest level. 10. Final reality. Modern football is no longer only a sport. It is a combination of athletic competition and global financial engineering. Every major decision connects to money flow, risk control, and investment strategy. The match on the pitch remains real, emotional, and unpredictable. But behind it, a structured financial system quietly shapes the long-term direction of clubs and competitions. Understanding this hidden layer does not reduce football. It reveals how deep and complex the modern game has become. Football today operates on two levels. One is visible in stadiums, where goals decide matches. The other exists in financial systems, where decisions are shaped long before players step onto the pitch. Once both layers are seen together, the sport looks completely different. If this breakdown changed the way you understand football, support the channel by liking the video, sharing it with others, and subscribing for more deep insights into the hidden business systems running global football today.